Water down, we have like 5 minutes. Are you ready?
Yeah.
No, I was not.
Oh my God, yes, you were.
No, I was not.
I'm sorry, did you mean to go back?
No, I was not.
Okay. Oh my God, yes, you were.
No, I was not.
Oh my God, yes, you were.
How?
It felt like I'm watching a Meisner acting class at first, and these actors are doing a repetition exercise. But then I get the sense of, okay, we're watching a stage play rehearsal. It's obviously something in the works. And then we get the sense that, okay, this is an acting coach working through a scene with an actor who's having a hard time connecting, and she's holding back. But he, at some point, is able to pull something out of her and going over the scene over and over again, and you get to see the vast change in the performance from the first to the ending performance, which was filled with emotion and range and depth. um I love showing the behind the scenes of the making of the rehearsal film in the credits. It definitely was very much on trend for everything, because it's like, okay, the film, we're seeing the behind the scenes to the scene, and now we're seeing the behind the scenes to creating the scene. You get it. It was good though. I mean, great performances all around. You have to realize that these people are acting like they're acting like they're not acting well, and that is acting well. Like, I have to act like I don't know every line on this page, which I'm sure she did. I have to act like I'm flustered, and there was a lot of range in the performances from both of the characters.
It's nice to get this, quite a quick micro glimpse into the, creation of a scene. Been in many acting classes and gone through this experience many times, and it's interesting. There's within the creation of this scene, we're seeing the fictional scene and a real scene at the same time, because he's having a coach her. He's like, "Hey, come on, you're not talking to me as a person. You're talking to this character who's a jackass. Just like, let me have it." And she's having a hard time overcoming, she's not wanting to yell at somebody. She's not wanting to be mean. He's like, no, be in the scene, do the real thing. So we got her as a character, as a, struggling to play a character. So we have two kind of planes of existence and conflict here, which is very interesting.
The production company was incredible. The camera work, going between close-ups, medium close-ups, and shots of the actors' hands and their faces and sort of the objects around them. Very, very well done. I think the director did a good job in that aspect. I think the performances by the actors were incredible. The way that they sort of go back and forth between acting, stage acting, and sort of acting that they're doing within the short was incredible. I think they need to be applauded for that. I really did enjoy the sort of the in and out that we kind of went through. Sort of as audience goes through the in and out, the breaking the fourth wall, which like going in and out, breaking the fourth wall. I think that was really well done, and I sort of admired that. And yeah, I think it was a very good short that was made. And I think I like the concept as well, just the sort of rehearsal.
Throughout the short, I could never tell whether they were reading off the script or they were talking to each other. And I think it made it all the more impactful because I feel like it had a double meaning. You can't tell if her energy is coming from the fact that she's supposed to pretend like she's angry at him for cheating, or she's angry at him for being so overbearing. And you can't tell if his energy is angry at her for assuming he's cheating, or angry at her because she's not doing a good enough job in the scene. It plays so well into each other that it creates a tense situation. You can't tell if they're acting, or you can't tell if they're acting or if they're genuinely mad at each other. And I think that ambiguity plays really well into raising suspense and tension until you finally have this explosion at the end where you're like, okay, we did it. It's good, right? Or is it? Because the ending doesn't feel happy. but it should be happy. All this ambiguity, and it's very interesting.
It was a very solid piece. It was very good at building tension, and definitely ramping up the sense of like chaos. The piece was also very simple, so a lot of like what made this short very effective were decisions in the camera work as well as the performance of the actors, gradually becoming like more and more dramatic. It was very good. It was very easy to get into. I definitely bought into the drama of this piece.
Had an anxious tone. It had an antsy tone. I had a feeling of fulfillment at the end when the protagonist achieved what felt like such a difficult desire. It had really believable characters. You really wanted to, root for them.
I didn't expect it to be so entertaining, but it was. And I think it's given me an even greater appreciation for acting as an art form, and the emotional work that goes into it. And I just found it to be a really fascinating short film.